Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's good? What's good, everybody? How y'all doing on this Monday? Oh, I'm sorry, on this Wednesday. I am the one they call DJ DC Hollywood, the GOAT bitch. Welcome to the Everything Talk Show. My counterparts will be joining us soon. Everybody's running a little bit behind schedule, but it's all good. Yeah. I hope everybody has had a great day. I hope everybody's day has been great. Let me turn this music down, so first and foremost. And remember, tonight, or even the past couple shows, we have been going live lately, y'all. We have been going live lately. A lot more than usual. And guess what? I like it. Yes, I do. Yo, shout out to Vega Don. Shout out to Mook. Y'all make sure y'all turn into Mook in the mornings on your on Instagram. Y'all check it out. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Before we get started, I gotta find this power cord. I've been on the search for this power cord for like the longest time, y'all. As soon as one of them come in, I'll be able to go look for this power cord, cut my finger. Hey, look, I'm all messed up. I'm all messed up today, y'all. But you know what? I will be okay. I definitely will, man. Hey, like I was saying, shout out to Vega Don. Shout out to Born. Shout out to Shamika, Bottom Line Entertainment. I know you told me that you was in the DMV area, or you'll be in here real soon. I don't know if you consider Baltimore the DMV, but the way that Born King says it, speaking of him, here he is right here. The way the Born King says it, I'm gonna let him go ahead and take over the shout outs. I gotta find this cord before my laptop shut off, bro. Born, are you there? Do I got him muted? Oh, you got yourself unmuted.
Yo,
Oh, I was about to say,
yeah.
because that.
What's good? 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 Had a late workout. What's good? What's good? Doom. Man, what's good, everybody? I just want to say, nature's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wu-Tang Management, Born Divine Chamber, BMG, my man Desert Ease. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. Who is he? Spotify, iTunes, Audio Mac. Check them out. You know what I'm saying? And to my co-hosts, you feel me? To my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, DJ DC Hollywood, aka Duck Sauce, the GOAT bitch. My man Jay Watts, where's your shirt at? Where's my shirt? And of course, you know, to the DMV, once again, much love and respect to everybody that's out there. You feel me? I've been made well aware of the discussion today, and we're supposed to be discussing relationships. So, yeah, we're gonna see how that work out. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, Hollywood was good. Oh wow. I guess it's just me. All right, so let me think here while I try to get this stuff together. All right. So relationships, people. Relationships. What are we doing in these relationships? Why are relationships so hard to deal with? What makes a relationship unbearable? If you know the answer to these questions, then if you're having a hard time in a relationship or with relationships, then maybe it's safe to say, because you know what toxicity is, if you're still in a toxic relationship, then maybe, just maybe, it might be you. You feel me? We got to know when we're doing things, you know what I'm saying? And we have to acknowledge that we can be at fault for a lot of stuff. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we got to always do like a reality check on ourselves. And we got to say to ourselves, self, am I rude and obnoxious? Do I actually really care about the person that I'm with? You know what I'm saying? Do I actually really, am I actually really ready? Peace, Wise, what's going on? What's going on?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Am I actually really ready to enter into a relationship? Am I actually really, like ready to become one with a person? So my question to most people at this point, why do you get into relationships? And why, if you're not in one, why do you want to be in one? Also, what do you contribute and what do you hope that your person contributes, if they contribute at all?
Good question.
I had to throw that out there.
Hey, look, real quick. Like, first of all, two things. What hotel you at? Watts?
Man, who you work for, man?
Damn, don't put that man on blast like that.
Yeah, who looking for me, dog?
You know what I mean?
Nobody. No, because I seen the Instagram post.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
So it's public knowledge. It's on Instagram. Show yourself getting on the plane, saying thank you.
Yeah,
So
I'm on location. I'm on location in St. Louis, but yeah,
I know that's right.
Which hotel I'm at, I keep that undisclosed.
You know what I mean. I haven't seen a background like that before.
Yeah.
This guy. Also, the second thing. Hold on. Let me get serious for a minute. I wanna say my condolences goes out to Big G, Anwan Glover. He just recently lost his son, 29 years old, to the not today. Yes, I believe it was yesterday or the day before yesterday in Upper Marlboro.
Wow.
They found him unresponsive with the load up in him.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow.
So I've met Anwar on a couple of occasions. Y'all know who I am and what I've done in my past.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna say that. I'll save that for another day. But I just want to say, on behalf of the Everything Talk Show cast, our condolences are out with you, bro. You've done a lot of stuff for the DMV area. I mean, a lot of stuff. Even everybody knows him I think worldwide probably know him from the show The Wire.
Mm-hmm.
That's where mostly everybody, I would say worldwide, would know who Big G is, or Anwan. God. I just want to say, yeah, my condolences go out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's rough. I mean, I can't. You know what? I can't even. I know it's rough. I can't even I don't even know what to say, because if that happened to me, I wouldn't even know how I would react.
Right.
And he's still sending up posts, wishing everybody a good day. And do me a favor, man, y'all make sure, don't be afraid to tell your friends, your family, your loved ones that you love them, because nobody on this earth can live forever, and nobody is promised tomorrow. Nobody's
Right.
promised a minute. You know what I'm saying? So every second of every day, every hour, be thankful that you have it to live, and share the way that you feel with people that are close to you. It's not hard to do. And you know what? It'll make you feel all cuddly and warm inside. Yes, I said it. Hashtag cuddly and warm.
Hey yo, well, since you did that, I was going to save it, but since you
Lord have
started to
mercy.
show off like that, I just had a relative pass away today, and I was
My
going to ask for
condolences.
I was going to ask for a moment of silence before we had actually really gotten to the show, but you had dipped off, and I was just by myself, so I had to reroute real quick. But yeah, my man Melvin Ray passed away. You know what I'm saying? So condolences to my cousin, which he was her husband, and also the children, Amina and Amira. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yo, I'm sorry to hear that happened and everything like that. So it is very it's traumatizing to lose somebody. So it really is. But yeah, I just had to put that out there. He was a good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very good guy. So at the end of the
This
day,
we're gonna dedicate this show to all those people who lost somebody. Um yeah, man. Hey, that's why when you hit me with the subject, Born, I was like, yeah, I thought we was gonna talk about relationships, but I was like, I understood it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So let's
Yeah.
do it, man. Let's uh, let's go ahead and get into it. We don't need to. I mean, as far as like current events and stuff like that, man, we're gonna do it different today. Man. We're gonna do it different today, man. And shout out, well, not even a shout out, also to my cousin Tyree Braun, little bro. He lost two of his aunts this weekend. They both
wow.
both of them had died this weekend.
Wow.
Sorry to
Um,
hear that. Sorry to hear that.
yeah, man. I mean, the saying. Well, this is the thing, y'all. Please realize this. 13 minutes into the live,
Yeah.
on the Everything Talk Show. Um, I'm not trying to have us to have like a somber mood or anything, but realize this, people. Death and life are hand in hand. There would be no death without life, and there would be no life without death. Um, what do y'all think about that?
Oh, you don't want my opinion, bro.
Tell me your opinion.
Well, I can't say it's an opinion. You know what I'm saying? That I can.
You
I,
did. You
I
said you don't want me to tell you your opinion.
no, but I'm gonna put it out there to the public like this. I spend a great majority of my time reading and researching. So
Right.
normally when I speak, I don't speak my opinion. I speak facts. So I have things that I can show and prove. You know what I'm saying? Actual facts. So it's like I'll tell you if something is truly an opinion, but I try not to really speak on things that I have no knowledge of, and I'll tell you that I don't know. You know what I mean? If I really don't know. But death from our ancestors' point of view, because
Yeah. No.
that's who I listen to. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to people that deal with religion and stuff like that. I don't deal with that. So I deal with what my ancestors say, and we forever live. We don't never die, right?
Transfer of energy.
We exactly energy can't be killed. We have a
Well, I'm
physical.
talking more so on this body, on the body. I'm not talking about nothing on energy. I'm talking about the body. The body is the
But see,
body is born, the
that's why I
body
say
dies.
but the body is not the true person. So I don't deal
I
with
never said that it was.
no. That but listen to what I'm saying.
Mhm.
When I talk to the brothers, when I talk to y'all, I don't talk to the flesh bot. I'm talking to the energy. I don't
Right.
talk to that. I'm speaking to that vibration, that frequency. So I know that it's like when we have these physicals and we in this material world, we always greet each other just based on that premise. But when you really connect with people, you're not connecting with that physical, you're connecting with that energy. You know what I mean? We link up, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, even though I might lose some physical brothers, you know what I'm saying, the physical man in this world, I know that they're on the other side, on that other veil. And if
Right.
I need to talk to them, I can talk to them. If I
Right.
need to reach out to my ancestors will reach out back to me and let me know that they're here. So it's how we look at death, and I see it as a crossing from one dimension to the next, right?
Mhm.
So even though my grandmoms might be gone in the physical, if I want to speak to my grandmother, I could talk to her anytime I feel like it, to be
Mhm.
totally honest with you. But we all don't deal with divination. You know what I'm saying? We don't deal with our ancestors and our actual heritage. So we all don't know and understand these things. But,
Mhm.
I guess that's one of the reasons why we have shows like this. So I'm putting it out there like, hey, I might lose somebody in the physical, but I can always keep in connection with them underneath the right, type of situation. So yeah, I mean, it's you're not going to see a person physically, and it could be tragic, yo. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I understand, because you get used to that person. You want to have them around, and you want to maybe go hang out, or you might just want to just be around that person just cause. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if we're going to be mature and we're going to grow as people, then we have to
Mhm.
accept death as well as we accept life. So when we
Mhm.
accept death, we don't look at it as an ending. Actually,
Right.
it's a beginning, because this where we're at is the ending. So the
Mhm.
beginning is actually in the energetic form. We're going to
Mhm.
different dimensions. Some of us might not. Now, reincarnation, I'll say this. Sometimes you'll reincarnate back here because you didn't get it right.
Mhm.
Sometimes you won't be able to go to that next dimension because your melanin got tainted, because you were too physical and you thought too much on your lower self. Like if you're a hypersexual person and you love, material objects. Oh, I know you coming back. You're
Mhm.
not going nowhere. You know what I mean? It's a cycle. So,
Sorry,
just
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
oh yeah, most definitely. I mean,
Wow.
Hey, I'm Bridget.
that right there within itself is for the most part a truth. It's a real truth.
Mhm.
Especially, what I'm saying, like if you don't see yourself going, if you don't prepare yourself for the next dimension, for the next transition, then you're not going. If you're a heavy meat eater, right, and you drink alcohol and you smoke cigarettes, you're not going.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. These things carry uh smells and things of that nature in the spirit world
They don't
that
want that red meat up there.
our ancestors would not, it wouldn't be pleasing to them. Even though
Mhm.
you can leave certain things on altars for your ancestors, as far as for like maybe they did like steak, so you might cook the steak and put the steak there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did drink beer. Maybe you might put a glass of beer on the altar for that person or whatever, ancestor altar. You feel me?
Mhm.
And this is how we bring them, this is how we attract them, things of that nature. There's more science to it. But what I'm saying is like, as a person that really wants to transcend, you have to be good within yourself. And then you have to be good to others. It's not a whole lot, but it's a lot. So, that's where I say, that's what I say.
Gotcha. Dig it. Dig it.
19 minutes into the live.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, so this
Relationship.
the, yeah, yeah, we can speak on relationships now that was said. What you got today?
Well, today's mathematics is knowledge, God all being born to build and destroy. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
say it like this: when we dealing with knowledge, why do you want to get into a relationship? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And do you know if you yourself,
I did not know you can do that.
me either, I'm just seeing it. And if you yourself as a person are ready to be in a relationship. Think about it. If you can't take care of yourself, if you have self doubts about yourself, if you have a lack of motivation about yourself, so forth and so on, how do you feel like you're going to be in a relationship?
Mm. Yeah.
That part right there. That part definitely right there. Excuse the noise in the background. That part right there. If you're not ready for a relationship, why even be in a relationship? Why even put somebody through that misery?
Right.
Just be honest. I mean, that person will respect you more if you're honest. It may hurt them because they may not, because that may not be what they want. They may want the relationship, you know what I'm saying? But at least you have that respect from them that you said, look, you know what? As much as you will want to, I will want to, I'm not ready. And you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be ready where you're at in life. It's like,
Yeah.
and also with that, you have to be ready financially. Now let's be honest. You know, when you're in a relationship, especially like in the beginning, you want to go and do stuff. You want to go and you may want to buy her flowers, or you may want to do this. Give me even something as small as buying cards for her or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get the gist of what I'm saying. But if you're not financially ready for a relationship, why even pursue it?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no reason to.
Yeah. That even goes back to the show we had last week.
Yeah.
That was saying, have your clear relationship goals, but also be honest with yourself and about yourself. Yeah. So the stuff that you want out of a relationship and what you also willing to put into it. Yeah.
There it is right there. Number 2,
And make sure you can
be
afford it.
honest.
Mhm.
You know what? Should that be the 10th one?
What? Be honest?
Nah. Financially ready.
No, that was on the list.
Yeah, it's on the list.
I was on this. Okay. Oh yeah, that was like number
Financial. Yeah. We need to put that on a shirt. The Ten Commandments of dating. Number 10. We already got number 10. Number 10 was watch the Everything Talk Show. So.
Yeah,
I know that's
number
right.
10, watch the Everything Talk Show. Y'all don't forget that right there.
It's
Number
the 10
10.
date commandments. Whoa.
Right.
The 10
But it's
date
serious,
commandments.
y'all. I mean, we joke about it, but you know, it's serious. I mean, you have to be financially ready. If you're not financially ready, and I don't mean fellas getting a female for all her money and females getting the male for all his money, because it takes both. And if you're saying, oh, I need him to buy this for me, buy that for me, buy this for me. First of all, if you have to say that statement right there, or what are you getting for me, or whatever, blah, 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 you know what? You're not ready for a relationship. You're not. You're not ready for it. All that tells me is that you're bored. You're poor, and you're not ready. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be harsh like that, but it's the truth. I don't know why. I don't know why. If you can't afford it, why date? Or date within your means. If you can only afford an oodles and noodles diet, I mean a oodles and noodles date, then have a oodles and noodles date.
No,
but
bro.
Live within
get more money.
He'll try to hit him with the romantic bomb. I understand where he's going with it, but
yeah, I know you're going, but hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all get the gist of what I say. I may joke a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Go for a walk.
But it's the truth. You know what I'm saying. You have to be financially ready, or if you are ready, date somebody within your means. Now,
Oh, well,
this person may not be in your tax bracket, so don't be mad if he or she says no.
Hold on, let
well,
me
well,
say
see,
this real
well,
quick.
okay,
Go ahead,
well, go ahead, go ahead.
go
My
ahead.
bad.
No, go ahead.
Okay, real quick. Now I'm about to lose my thought.
Oh shit.
What I was
Tax
gonna
bracket.
say is, yeah. No, if you the thing is, being financially ready is not necessarily me have a lot of money. Just do things within your means. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And even if you feel like somebody may be out of your league, still try. You can still try and do things within your means. You know, they might think it's
Mm-hmm.
romantic and stuff like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
also, understand where you are too. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
stick to rivers and lakes.
Yeah, facts,
And
bro. Facts.
a wise man never
Stick.
said that.
He's saying stick to streams and babbling brooks.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this, man. Like, first off, if you looking for me to have money for you in a relationship, then I don't need to deal with you. That's number one. And you don't need to deal with me if that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a mother. Well, I'm already married, so I'm just putting it out there. But I'm just saying I'm not looking for a mother, and she shouldn't be looking for a father. And that also goes into the dysfunction that we all exist in the first place, because we have a habit of looking for fathers and mothers in our relationships and shit.
Come on,
Because we
somebody.
because we need somebody to take care of us as if we're somebody's children. And if you are taking care of somebody, when they start talking to you a certain way and you go, I'm not your child, well, we can't tell,
Right.
because you're getting taken
Factual.
care of like one. You know what I'm saying? So the relationship within itself is already messed up in the first place.
Yeah.
So when you have a clear understanding, as far as for, I make my money, I got my money, I got my
Mhm.
bag, and that other person feels the same way, I got my money, I'm taking care of them, and we good. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Then you can literally get with a person, because it's not based on money. It shouldn't be. Because if you're already driving and you're already spoiling yourself, see, that's another thing. Spoil yourself. Do
Yeah.
things for yourself. Because that way you can't have somebody coming in trying to manipulate your emotions over things that you could do for yourself. See, to
Yeah.
have a meaningful relationship, pardon me. Oop, had the burp, boys, them greens and that lemon water. My bad. Pardon me. But yeah, I'm like, we not supposed to be doing that. Like, I'm not supposed to be taking care of you. Like, I'm not going to be with somebody so they could do things for me that I could do for myself. That's not why I'm with you. I'm with you so
Facts.
you could do the things for me that I can't do for myself. And because I have power over the physical and material world, it's not for that. I'm with you for the energetic purposes of, support,
Right.
communication, things of that nature, higher vibrational shit. So all you want to do is cook food. I mean, all you want to do is go out to eat instead of cooking food. You like to shop a lot and all that. That's a low vibration to me. So I wouldn't
Hmm.
deal with anybody like that. Number two is for my dudes out there. I'm just showing you something real quick. I wouldn't deal with a woman with fake hair and false this and false that, because I need something that's original. I need
Come on.
something, you know what I'm saying, that's 100% her.
Right.
So if I can't have that, then if you don't have that to offer me, then I'm not coming to you. I'm not going to waste my time for what? How am I going to try to get you to stop wearing weave and stop doing this, stop doing that? See, most people would take that as, oh, he trying to control her, or
Right.
say he trying to control me. No, it's
Hmm.
the fact that your hair is like an antenna and it
Right.
receives messages from the universe.
Come
So
on.
therefore, if you have a wig on or you have somebody else's hair in your head,
Come on.
what kind of thoughts are you going to receive? You're blocking literally your universal blessings. So I don't want that around me. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like that part right there. We have to know what we want, what we're looking for. Right
Hmm.
now, if you comfortable with the broad, you know what I'm saying, that all the falsities and stuff like that, that's your business. There you go.
Right.
You're happy. but be prepared for everything that come along with it.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to.
If you mess with a woman, right, and you don't have any children, but she has children, be prepared for what comes along with it. Now, ladies, I don't mean no harm, but if you're a single parent and you know the dudes are out here single, this is just my suggestion. You need to date somebody that's married. I mean, not married. I'm sorry. You need to date somebody that has children.
What?
I'm sorry. My bad.
What?
My bad. My
What?
bad. My bad. You need to date somebody that has children. You have to date in your like date in your own arena, so to speak. Date in your own energy frequency, meaning that you should be with somebody that has children. Because the person that doesn't have any children coming into a relationship with a person that has children, I mean, it can work. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying everybody not ready for that frequency. Because children aren't always going to be most accepting of the person that comes in. You understand what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you still might have to deal with like the baby father or the baby mother and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this person could be a nice individual, but you might not be able to handle the bullshit that comes along with it. Right? Yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, learn how to date people in your same category. Because it's not fair for a person that doesn't have a child to date somebody with a child, and then that person might not even want another child.
Yeah.
I believe,
and the thing
I
about
believe,
it is,
I believe those are questions you should ask on the first date.
Yeah,
but of
you
course,
get those things out right away. And I think it's different.
Yeah.
I think it's different from male to female as well, because
it is.
You know, if it's a female without children dating a guy with children,
Right.
Most of the time, say 9 out of 10, but most of the time the children with the mom, so they don't necessarily have to deal with the direct influence of the children. But when you have a guy going with a single mother, then at that point, you usually have to the kids usually there, and then as a man, you usually expected to start taking care of that child at some point. Whereas the single mother's not usually not expected to financially take care of his child.
That's facts. That's facts. I mean, it's a lot that comes along with relationships. And the reason why I'm bringing a lot of this stuff up is because this is a lot of the bobbing and weaving shit that you got to go through sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all realistic. So it's just like, you know, we'll, you know, beat ourselves up because we be thinking like, oh man, like I thought this was the one and I did everything that I could. And it's like, did you really even see what your whole situation was going to be futuristically? Picture yourself with that person in the next 5 years to see how that add up. If you can get away from all of the spending and going out to restaurants and vacations, you know,
that part.
I don't even know why a lot of people get into relationships anyway. I mean, to be totally honest with you, because you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people they're if they're not arguing for the most part, the only thing that when they're not arguing is when they either having sex, on vacation, or doing something that involves spending money. But if you just sitting in the house, right? Let's just say like with that pandemic and everything or whatever, you just sitting in the house, the real people are going to show up sooner or later. And a lot of marriages have been broken up because of that. A lot of relationships, as far as for fiance and all that shit, they're just broken up because the real the real person showed up instead of the representative.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's easy to be in a situation where there's nothing going bad. But I was taught that you always find out what type of person the person really is. You see who they really are when there's a time of stress.
Right. And on the flip side, there are a lot of couples that got a lot stronger during that time as well.
Facts.
So they were forced to spend more time with each other, and they actually learned who each other really are. So.
Facts.
Got them to reconnect because they had no choice but to, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, when you look at people that are successful in their relationships, no, I you know what? I'm gonna bring this up real quick. All right, Just because you see two people together and they've been together for a long time does not mean that they're happy in their marriage.
Oh, that's so clearly a fact.
That fucking part.
Yo,
Part of my language.
have y'all heard of people that have been together for so long, they still in the same house, but one person sleeps in a different bedroom?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like pay attention. You understand what I'm saying? Peep game.
Yeah.
You know, listen, don't take, I'm gonna tell everybody right now, be careful who you take advice from. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious. You can't really trust too many people out here, not unless you see them showing and proving it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't see the ways and actions of what a person says, don't follow it for real. And if you see the person say something, but the ways and actions are different, still don't follow it. But if you see somebody like, yeah, they might have their little arguments and shit, but for the most part, what you see, they happy, they always together, they don't go nowhere without each other and shit like that. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about the material possessions for real. It's about how they love each other. Like when you have a certain type of love, man, everything else don't matter for real.
Yeah.
We know we exist in this world. We know we gotta pay bills. We ain't nobody dumb. You know, we all know we need money. I'm saying outside of that, you really like who you with. You ain't trying to take a break from these motherfuckers.
Right.
I'm just really being serious with you. If you are with a person and you like, I need some girl time or I need to spend time with the fellas, you not ready. I don't give a fuck.
Abort your relationship. Abort your current relationship.
I mean, because when you got to say shit like that, it's like you feel like the person is strangulating you, whereas though it should be a natural rhythm. If you like, for example, people will get to a relationship and turn that person that they're with into a hobby. That's deep to me. See, this is what I mean by you should have a life. You should already be fulfilling, being vibrant and strong within yourself to have a relationship, because you know how to give to a person. You know how to make a person happy. You know how to entertain goodness and all that. But if you're just looking for a motherfucker to do that for you and you can't get that back, then you're not ready, yo. So I'm just saying, like all of us, for example, everybody in the crew, our whole set, our cipher, nobody has to say none of that shit because we already doing it's already natural, bro. I'm saying real shit.
Yeah.
Niggas got curfews, God. Like, how the fuck you a grown ass man got a curfew? How you a grown ass woman and got a curfew?
Hey.
I'm dead serious. Like, yo, if you don't like the fact that this person goes to the club and they gotta be home after the club is over, first off, you already wrong. Because you're not
if you met them at the club, you should already expect that. And that's why I can't do nobody that that goes to the club.
Facts,
can't.
Bro.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Facts, bro. Facts.
If y'all want to join in and chime in, we're gonna do something different. In the comment box, type in your email address. I will send you a link, and you can come on in and you can say what it is you want to say, and you can totally just blank yourself out like how Born has his whole face and background done. You can just let it be black and say what you guys say. Shout out to Chanel. What's good? All right, go ahead. Sorry about that. I had to say that. And it's 39 minutes into the live on the Everything Talk Show.
We love to see your face.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man, listen, man. The crazy part about these relationships is that most people get into them for security instead of actually really, you know what I'm saying, like being in it for yourself, as far as for, well, look, I know I can help enhance this person. This person, you know what I'm saying, is a lovely person to be with. I'm really feeling this person's energy, you know, shit like that. No, it's like this person can make me do this, can help me with this. You already an energy vampire at that point. You know what I'm saying? You sucking the person dry because of what they could do for you.
Right.
That's crazy to me.
So should we should we instead come to the table with what we can offer versus what asking people what they bring to the table?
But
We lead should we lead with what we have to offer? Or does that or is that would that sound like bragging?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Like I
no,
said, I say
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Boone.
no. I would say, like I said earlier, it's not even a need to come to the table and talk about what anybody could do. You're gonna automatically know.
Oh, okay.
It's not. I mean, it's one of those either you know or you don't know, and if you don't know, then you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? It's either all in or all not in. You can't so called what is it straddle the fence on this one, even though people do. You know, a successful one, you don't straddle the fence. You're either on this side or you're on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, I know, Born, I don't know, not to be too personal, but I mean, you've been married a long time, and I think that I don't know. Do y'all feel like today maybe people's energies are off? Not saying more so people have representatives up more so, especially because of this social media world that we live in. People constantly putting up a representative, and do you guys feel like maybe people are more used to doing that nowadays, making it thus making it harder to date people?
Yeah, I mean, see, this is the thing. Like, one thing I love about technology is that it's available to have you do whatever you want to do per se or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like when
the thing on so I can make the pizza.
Hollywood, you got mute.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loud and clear. Get that little mic emblem. Get out of here.
So yeah, I'm just saying, like, you gotta think about this. Technology is a good thing, and it will allow us to be entrepreneurs and things of that nature. But the problem with technology, it can get into the wrong hands, and it can create situations that would not necessarily exist if it wasn't so freely given. What I mean by that is, let's just take music for example. Before you could have a studio in the house, well, you always had one in the house, but for the most part, anybody can have one in the house now. So when you look at it like this, it's like the thing about hip hop is it's code of ethics in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole thing about being a dope MC, paying your dues. Like it's levels to the shit. You know what I mean? So when you have levels and there's a situation that people want to get in, it's like you got to go through these initiations in order to say, hey, I did that shit. Boom, here I am. My sword sharp. You know what I'm saying? My pen is dope. You know what I mean? Well, you don't necessarily have that happening today. You have people just popping out the woodwork. Bam, here go my album right here. Ain't paid not one dude. No, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you ain't even been in a cipher. You ain't rhyme against nobody. But here you are, though. Right? Now, this is the thing. It's just a difference in perception now because of the technology. Because now you can say, well, I don't need to do all that shit. Here go my album right here. Nigga, I'm dope. Or however, whatever. And if you say, see, the reason why the word whack was created, because there is a such thing as a whack nigga, yo. I'm sorry. It's a such thing as a whack person. So at the end of the day, it's like now they have a word to counteract being whack. And that word, because people weaponize that word and they say, oh, for real, I'm whack. You just a hater.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying now? So it's the same. So it's kind of like the same thing with relationships. It's like Instagram can show you a picture full of filters. But then real life happens. And it's like, yo, You know what I'm saying? Like, you comfortable with doing this? Or you
Facts.
comfortable with talking to me over like they say, like the video chats and things, but then it's uncomfortable when you actually get around the person, or you don't really want to be around the person. But you know, it's just, I think it's the people. I think it's the person,
Mm.
actually. And I guess it depends. Like, if you feel like you a sneaky person, you gotta hide shit and all that, yo. You know, technology just bringing out all the weird people, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Uh,
best way I can put it.
I think technology is showing who people really are.
Yeah,
I,
sneaky people.
I think that I really do. I mean, if you think about it, you can't hide nothing. Who you are is who you are. You know, a lot of people try to put this facade on, but you know, people can go look up your history on their cell phone. They can find out anything about you. You know,
Yeah.
check your Instagram, your social media. Jobs do it, police do it to find out who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Why not
Mhm.
somebody you date? I know females that do that shit. I say, oh, I gotta find out who this person is. I mean, I do think
Yeah.
it's jobs. You
Everybody
know,
does it. Guys
I don't
go to
do.
females' Instagrams too.
Well, as far as like going on Instagram and stuff like that, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, everybody does it to a degree. Okay, so
Absolutely.
and I don't see nothing wrong with it being done to a degree,
Facts.
as long as it's not invading the other person's space. If that makes sense, like if it's already on Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, you know,
Right.
social media, that's something that the whole world can see.
Facts.
Anybody that knows you can go on that, because how most people are, if only way I'm gonna know something is if you approve my friendship. Once you approve my friendship, I can go look at all your pictures. I can find out everything about you.
Mm-hmm.
Just by you saying, yeah, I accept your friendship. But now for the other stuff, for the females that go through checking out guys' background, credit check, and all that shit, that's the
Yeah.
shit right there, fellas, ladies. Watch out for people like that.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Hmm.
I think no, I think that's important.
What's going on, Chanel?
I think that's important. If you're getting in a relationship with somebody, um,
Not when you, I
I think their
said not
financial
when you just
decisions
getting
are
to know
important.
somebody. Not when you just getting to know somebody.
Well, see, here's the thing you gotta understand, bro. This is why I say I ask the hard questions up front because
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't want to waste months getting to know you and then find out that you have a
Mhm.
280 credit score, you got $40,000 in student loan debts and
Mhm.
behind on all this
Mhm.
other stuff. So
see,
then
Mhm.
this
if we
thing you're
continue to be in a
you're
relationship,
asking them though. You're asking these questions up front. I'm talking about those
right?
that do it behind your back. Those who do it after.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me go find out, see what he's about. Let me go see what he has. Let me go see his property. You
Right,
know,
right, right.
yeah,
those
yeah,
people. You know what I'm saying? Those people are the ones I'm like, yeah, nah.
yeah,
If you want to know, I'm gonna tell you. I'm
But those are
yeah.
the people that need help, though. That's what I mean by, like I say, be honest with yourself. Fuck is you
Mhm.
doing a background check on somebody? That shows how irresponsible you are. Because at the end of the day, it's like
yeah,
you want to talk to
for
somebody you
yourself.
don't really
You
know,
ain't
that you got
even
to do a
afraid
digital
yourself.
background check on somebody for real. Like,
Mhm.
that's crazy. Think
Yeah.
about that though. Like, if you have to do a background check, come on, yo. It ain't a
So okay,
job.
so okay, so I play devil's advocate here. What if you are
You do
at a
that a
certain
lot here on the show.
if you're at a certain point in your life, if you're handling a large amount of assets, you have a large portfolio, stock portfolio, stuff like that. You don't just want anybody in your life, because their problems can potentially become your problems. So a lot of
Fact.
times what about somebody that needs to do background checks? Um, because hey,
You
this
say
person
guard
is
your asset.
yeah, you got, I mean, you
Hey,
put this person in your life and it can yeah.
And
I mean,
well,
it's not even not even just financial, personal. Like, what did you do in the past? You know what I mean? If I'm on a board of this certain company or whatever the case may be, and just no disrespect to anybody, I'm just saying this is real shit that happens. I'm the director and board of some, and then you meet some girl and you find out that she did porn, whatever the case may be.
Mm.
It's like
Well, I
nah,
feel
can't
you on
rock
that.
it. Can't rock.
I feel
Mr.
you.
Dale said, I feel it's a lot of things.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that.
But yeah,
Well,
man, I'm all about asking the hard questions up front, man.
yeah, you
I
got
mean,
to.
So
But
that
that's,
let
keeps
me
you
let me
always
let me
fine.
say this. Let me
that's
say
the
this
point.
though.
That's
Would
the
you?
hard question.
But shouldn't you be more secure dating in your, let's just say, in the area that you deal business? Like, because my thing is like this: if I'm a doctor, right? Let's just say if I'm a doctor,
Mhm.
I might not necessarily pick up somebody that works at Burger King.
Fact, fact, fact.
You feel me,
That's
man?
what I mean.
But
That's what I mean when I say like date inside your bracket.
that may be the best person for you. You never know that person may be able to get on your schedule or your program a little easier than somebody that's in a medical field as well, and they got their own program going.
Well, I'm not going to
It just
say that
depends. It
that's
just depends on what you're looking
impossible.
for.
Yeah, I'm not
True.
going to say it's impossible, but once again, if I'm a doctor, I ain't bringing nobody home from Burger King.
That
Yo,
person, but you see,
nothing wrong working at Burger King, by the way.
Yeah,
Great
ain't nothing
job.
wrong with that. I'm just
wrong with
saying.
that, but this the thing. When it comes to something like that, that's why you have to get to know the person. Because even if that person is working there, if
They may have a
you
plan.
get that report and that person is honest with you, I can respect that person if that person knows and tells me and
Right.
blah blah blah. Like, you tell me everything that's wrong. You tell me this. You tell me that. I can only just respect it.
Mm-hmm.
I can respect it, and I still be like, yeah, you know what? I find this person interesting. You
She
know,
said I don't judge Burger Kings.
I mean,
Chanel Thomas.
So look, I tell you one thing though. Look, a man he's more likely to get a girl from Burger King than a woman that's rich would never do it.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
pretty much.
yes.
Yeah. I was
Hell
just
nah.
I was just using that as an example because that was just to say, in a joking way that
Yeah.
if you want to really be secure and you don't want anybody to mess with your assets, then you deal with somebody that might just have the same portfolio as you. You understand what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So it's kind of like, in that
Sometimes the
area.
people who have the same
I,
portfolio as you,
No, I don't
it's
mean like the
like,
same stocks and all. No, I'm just saying portfolio as if my business, I have this set up, this, that, and the third, and that person has the same, they have the
yeah, I
same thing.
understand what you
You know
mean.
what I'm saying? Like that person has something to lose. You never mess with nobody that don't have nothing to lose, bro. So, I look
yeah.
at it that way. If both of y'all have something to lose, then you will go into something a little bit more different than most people in
Mhm.
terms of assets and things of that nature. That's why they do have prenup set up, you know what I'm saying? So people wouldn't,
I was
do
going to
certain
say that,
things, you
right?
know what I mean? Oh, she said, I
Mhm.
work there and have a side hustle. Oh, damn, Chanel, my bad. My bad. You work there and
So
have a
I
side
said,
hustle.
ain't
But
nothing wrong with
listen,
Chanel,
Burger King. That's what
oh,
Chanel
I'm
be
talking
getting
about.
it. I know
hold
Chanel.
on.
Chanel
When
be
let
getting it.
me let me
Chanel
let me
be
say
getting
this.
it.
Let me say this real quick to you. You doing that and got a side hustle. So that means you most definitely not lazy. That means
Right.
that you're working for something. Now,
Come
I
on.
don't know what you're working for, but I know that you're working for something. And
Yeah.
that means that you have a purpose or a plan for something. Now, I
Yeah.
don't know what these things are, but I'm saying, like I said, like the average person that has a certain tax in a certain tax bracket,
Mhm.
if they fearing dealing with somebody that might can take them for half their shit, or if not all, right? Doing a
Mhm.
disagreement in marriage
Right.
versus a person that if I married this person came in with this shit, I came in with that. So we kind of like equal just based on that, is what I'm saying. So if I let's just
That's where we're at.
let's even say it like this. If I'm a person that owns a business, like I own a tow truck service,
Mhm.
right? And I'm messing with a girl, you know what I'm saying, that I've been with since high school. 9 times out of 10, I'm not really trying to leave her. And I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
you why. Because I had that tow truck service with her. We've been together. She know the ins and out of my business, so forth and so on. It's us. Now, I don't fear her trying to take the tow truck joint from me, so forth and so on, even though it's possible. But I'm really trying to deal with that particular woman. Now, let's just say we do break up. My
Mhm.
problem starts when I'm trying to find the woman that wants me for me, because I know I got a tow truck service and I bring in a nice amount of cash. So is
Right.
it me or is it my tow truck service that you really want? You know what I mean? That's the hard question that people have to ask when they at a certain status. Is it me or is it my assets? So singers, rappers, you know what I'm saying, people like that, they might be with their high school honey or their shorty that they've been with when they first got the deal because of
Right.
these type of situations. So yeah, that can complicate some things or whatever. So running around with this person, trying to meet that person, you got a certain tax bracket. I'm sorry, the world is you got a world full of wolves out here. You know what I'm saying? They hungry.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's
50.
definitely crazy. I mean, it's like it's almost like a damn. I feel it's almost like a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. But
Mm,
sometimes you just have to jump out there on faith.
Yeah.
You have to trust. I mean, if you trust a person, like Watts said, you have to ask the hard questions first.
mm-hmm.
And like a red flag for me is like if you're asking these hard questions and they get offended.
Yeah. Roll out.
If they
Mm,
get offended, act like a Autobot and roll out.
Roll out.
mm.
Get
Also
up.
be careful about lies though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So people will
yeah.
lie to you. You ask these hard questions, they'll lie to your face.
Smiling faces.
Yep. That's why I always say basically if you meant to be with somebody, the universe will appoint that person to you. So until
Mhm.
you get that person, keep doing what you're doing as far as for elevation of yourself. You know what I'm
But
saying? Keep striving to eat healthy, exercise, invest your money, you know what I'm saying? Be about your business, handle your business, and know your business. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, outside of that, until that person come, you know, shit, just keep doing what you're doing, man. But when you gotta go through all these extremes to be with a person, I gotta do a background check on this nigga or this woman or whatever. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we really doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious.
you can get none of this. You couldn't get none of this off of the first 3 dates. You couldn't get nothing off of the first 3 dates.
3
Right.
days.
Yeah,
Ah,
I deal in dates of three. I deal in dates of three, and sometimes most people, I believe that you will know in 3 dates if you and that person are meant to be together. If you're ready for a relationship,
you don't get the
because
information before you
like
even
you
go on a
said,
date.
huh?
You don't get the information before you go.
Well, it depends on how you meet the person.
I can dig it.
You know what I'm saying? You may meet somebody. Oh yeah, talk on the phone for a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. But me, I want to see somebody face to face when I talk to them. And I don't mean video phone. I mean like face to actual face. Like you sitting across from me, we're having dinner and we're talking. Or
Mm-hmm.
you sitting beside me and we're talking. We're having dinner and we're talking. Not watching the movie.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually sitting and talking. We're
Mhm.
getting or if something's on, I'm so engrossed into our conversation that I'm not even worried about a movie. You know, sometimes you might go out on a date and you say, "Yeah, we're gonna go to the movies." You go to the movies and like, damn, that movie was quick as shit. God damn, I swear this guy. But the movie was 2 hours and 30 minutes long. But you were so engrossed into each other's energy that you didn't even know that shit. Or or you're just so engrossed into the conversation that you don't know the shit. I mean, people, do not rush to be into a relationship.
Facts.
Do not. It's just like in sales. Qualify. This one rule is qualify the applicants. And I know it sounds cheesy and corny. I'm not trying to break it down to retail, but treat a date like that. Qualify your applicants. You'll get a lot of applications, but you only be serious about 3.
Oh, hey, Chanel said now in a day, us females have to ask it, is it me or the sex? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no doubt. And she got like 1,000.
Yeah,
All right.
look, females get a lot of applications. Us guys don't get as many.
Oh yeah.
Females get applications off days.
We put them out there.
But females run the world. I mean, you know, well, that's a whole other story.
You got some females that use that against us to try and get what they want.
Well, see, I put it like this: can't nobody put it like this? The only thing that could be exploited and used against a person is a weakness. I'll say that. So a woman couldn't use sex against me. That would never work because I'm not there with it like that. Like that's my lower self, God. You know what I'm saying? So I deal with that when it's time to be dealt with. But at the same time, I'm not running off of that. You know, you got niggas, you got dudes out here, man. I'm trying to tell you, like they run off that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's their goal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, you know, you can never, ever, ever, never use that against a brother for real. I mean, on some serious shit, like that's to me, even if you do that once again, that's childish behavior anyway. You know what I'm saying? That why would you see? Listen, that's the thing. If you want them type of females to be like, yo, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, like do this, that, and the third because this nigga didn't do X, Y, Z. Right now, I'm not saying like you arguing over some real serious shit. I ain't talking about nothing like that.
Yeah, I want 3 minutes into the live. Yeah, we're gonna carry on for a little while longer.
Yeah, I'm saying like,
subject.
No, I'm saying like, you know, you want to withhold sex because, you know, maybe he didn't, you know, saying like do something with the car or something or buy you something or whatever. You feel me? So he ain't getting nothing because of a material situation, right? But my thing is like when you do stuff like that, like I dropped the science on one of the shows, as far as for like sex with your partner, and it's a rhythm that y'all have to be in. It's the same thing with your cycle as far as for having a period, as the same thing for the male when he fills up, you know what I mean, so forth and so on. So at the end of the day, it's like when you do that and that man get pressure built up, so forth and so on. I'm not trying to say that cheating is right or anything of that nature. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you know, you could be the cause of your own downfall. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be trying to play that game, and he don't necessarily be, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, he loved this woman or whatever, because he could go pay for the services or whatever. But that's one of the things that you have to be in tune with your man. Same thing with a man with his woman too. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be in tune with your lady. You got to know what she want. You got to know what she need and all that. And if you're not in tune with that and you only dealing with her when you want to deal with sex and all that other type shit or whatever, it's like, bro, like she might not be there where you at right now. And bro, like, did you, because she's a female, you know what I'm saying, did you do anything sensual, or you know, is the room smelling good? You know what I'm saying, are you doing things that actually really, really matter? You know what I'm saying? So it ain't all about grabbing her by her hair and, you know what I'm saying, pulling her pants down, you know what I mean, all that shit that you see on these TV shows and shit or whatever. So I'm just saying, like, you know, it's crazy.
we're definitely gonna have to continue this one. We're always having to continue our conversation. I know we get deep. We try to give y'all something. I don't know if y'all noticed we're going live a lot lately. A lot more than usual. But nothing wrong with that. Y'all need to know this stuff. Y'all have any suggestions on topics or anything on the show? Feel free to hit us up on our Instagram. Oh yeah, do me a favor. I'm sorry, not Instagram. Hit us up on our YouTube or email us at ets0622@gmail.com and do me one favor. Do not forget Everything Talk Show. Y'all make sure you like and subscribe it if you have not liked or subscribed it at all today. If you haven't, name on you.
Go and get that magician too.
Yes. Oh, ain't that about that? Dang, thank you. Yeah, get the magician.
All platforms, man.
We appreciate y'all for coming in, hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all if you are rewatching this stuff. On behalf of myself, DJ DC Hollywood, a.k.a. Duck Sauce the Goat Bitch, Rob King, a.k.a. Killer Fifth, and J Rocks. Where's my shirt? It's in Louisiana. We like to thank y'all for tuning in, and we do this because y'all love us. Y'all really, really do. Good night, y'all.
Oh Lord, who raised you?
Oh Lord.